This is the listening section of the Toefl Junior Readiness Test, Form 4TRJR01. Raise your hand if you cannot hear my voice clearly. Now turn to page 3 in your test book. The listening section has 10 questions. Follow along as you listen to the directions to the listening section. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear a teacher or other school staff member talking to students. Each talk is followed by one question. Choose the best answer to each question and mark the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. You will hear each talk only one time. Here is an example. Listen to a teacher speaking to a class.
Today we have a new student joining our class. Her name is Sarita, and she just moved here with her family. I'd like you to all make Sarita feel welcome by showing her around the school and explaining how to find the gym and library. Remember that she doesn't know anyone here, so please be friendly.
What does the teacher want the students to do? Now read the answer choices. The correct answer is A. Help a new classmate. Go on to the next page, and the test will begin with question number 1. Number 1. Listen to a message from a school principal.
Each month, students will select a Teacher of the Month in order to show appreciation for their hard work. I hope you pick teachers that you, as students, view as dedicated to creating an environment that makes learning interesting and fun. Please take the time to suggest the name of a teacher who inspires you and your fellow students. So each month, you can write down that teacher's name and place it in the box outside my office.
What is the purpose of the talk? Number 2. Listen to a teacher talking to a class.
I want to thank you for making our year a very successful one. Now, before we leave for summer vacation, I want all of you to clean out your desks. If there are any graded papers in there, please bring them home to show your parents. And don't forget to bring home any other personal items like pens and pencils. Anything you don't want should be thrown away in the garbage. The only things that should remain on top of your desks are the textbooks that belong to the school.
Why is the teacher asking the students to clean out their desks? Number 3. Listen to an art teacher speaking to a class.
Today we are going to continue our discussion about architecture. I hope you are all beginning to understand how much work and thought goes into architectural design. After the discussion, I will pass out drawing materials, and we will all draw some simple objects using our new understanding of design. But first, I want to talk to you a little about the history of architecture. I also have some diagrams to illustrate what I'm about to explain, so please put down your pencils and look up at the projection screen.
What will the art teacher probably do next? Number 4. Listen to a school principal making an announcement.
I want to let you know that we have a guest speaker coming to our school next week. Mr. Ray Lopez is a firefighter from the local fire department. He's going to talk to us about fire safety rules at our assembly on Monday. Please remember to be on time for the assembly so we can get started as soon as possible.
What is the purpose of the announcement? Go on to the next page. Now you will hear one or more conversations. Each conversation is followed by 2 or more questions. Choose the best answer to each question and mark the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. You will hear each conversation only one time. Questions 5 and 6. Listen to a conversation between 2 students at school.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but do you know where the music room is? Today is my first day at this school, and I don't want to be late for band practice.
I'm in the band too. As a matter of fact, I'm going to the music room now myself, so I'll show you where it is. But first, I need to return this book.
Oh, okay. Actually, before I go to practice, I have to stop at my locker to get my book bag. Can I meet you somewhere?
Sure. Do you know where the cafeteria is? We can meet there in about 5 minutes and then go to band practice together. The cafeteria is very near the music room.
Perfect. I'll meet you outside the cafeteria entrance door. By the way, I'm just curious. What instrument do you play?
I play the piano. What do you play?
I play the flute, the clarinet, and the trumpet.
Wow, that's a lot of different instruments. Have you been playing for a long time?
Yes. Well, my dad is a musician, and he started teaching me how to play them all when I was very young.
Now answer the questions. Number 5. Why is the boy not able to help the girl right away? Number 6. Why does the girl talk about learning music from her father? Questions 7 and 8. Listen to 2 friends talking at school.
Are you all right, Linda? You look a little upset.
Oh, I guess I'm just worried about the history project we have to do in Mr. Ming's class. I really want to do it well, but I've been so busy practicing with the swim team that I haven't had a chance to work on it very much. I just know that if I turn it in tomorrow, it won't be my best work.
Wait, weren't you in class yesterday? Mr. Ming told us we have some more time to do the project. He said a lot of people asked for extra time on it.
Really? I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so I had to leave his class early. I missed Mr. Ming's announcement. What is the new due date?
Next Tuesday. That's a week from now.
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. I was so sure it would be due this week. It's a good thing I talked to you, or I still wouldn't know. Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome. Mr. Ming also said that we could come to speak to him after class if we had any questions. I'm going to go there to see him now. Do you want to come along?
I can come with you. I have some questions for Mr. Ming too.
Now answer the questions. Number 7. Why does the girl not know about the change in the due date? Number 8. How does the girl probably feel when she says,
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. I was so sure it would be due this week.
Go on to the next page. Now you will hear one or more talks or discussions about an academic topic. Each one is followed by 2 or more questions. Choose the best answer to each question and mark the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. You will hear each talk or discussion only one time. Questions 9 and 10. Listen to a science teacher talking to a class.
In today's class, I'd like to talk about animal migration. Animals migrate from their natural habitats to other areas for different reasons. Some animals travel in search of food, others for a warmer place, and some others for a place to lay eggs and produce young. For example, some birds migrate in winter to warmer regions when it's too cold in their home regions. We'll look at migration in fish, in particular salmon. The fascinating thing about salmon is that they can migrate out to sea to feed for several years. And when they are ready to breed, or lay eggs and produce young, they return to the same river, sometimes the same section of the river in which they were born. This kind of precision is not found in other migrating species. Scientists have been trying to understand how salmon return to the correct area after so many years in the open sea. There are no road signs pointing out the way back to their river from the open ocean, so scientists think that the fish must be using some form of map and compass. You know, the kind you'll use when you go camping to find their way. So what is it that points them in the right direction? Salmon spend the first few years of their lives in the river in which they were born. When they are ready to leave the river for the open sea, young salmon carry with them a sense of the smell of the river. Young salmon become particularly sensitive to the unique chemical smells of their area when they are ready to begin the downriver migration to the sea. Smells that they experience during this period are stored in their brain, and this memory enables them to identify the home river by smell as they approach it years later from the open sea.
Now answer the questions. Number 9. What is the teacher mainly talking about? Number 10. According to the teacher, how do salmon recognize their home river? Stop. This is the end of the listening section. Stop.
Please like, share and subscribe. Please like, share and subscribe.